pictures with the cucumber man, that was a highly calculated move. They manufactured an innocent distraction, leaving poor Strawberry holding the bag and facing the flashing blue lights while they slipped off into the shadows. The folks who run those rings, they're pros at finding innocent people to use as shields. It is a chilling psychological reality. In the criminal underworld, they don't see friends, they see targets. They see human shields. Benson explains that, in his line of work, you learn to spot the players and the victims pretty quickly. Strawberry wasn't stupid. Actually, scratch that. She was just too trusting. She was preyed upon by absolute professionals.
Part 3. Sanctuary in the City. The mood in the car finally starts to shift from this tense vulnerability to a quiet, mutual understanding. The cruiser just glides smoothly through the midnight streets. Outside is just a blur of closed storefronts and amber streetlights. It's a peaceful, stark contrast to the absolute madness of Mushroom Marv and Pineapple Lisa getting thrown into paddy wagons.
And to really appreciate that piece, you have to remember the whiplash. Think about it. Just days ago, she's having a totally normal meeting with Keisha at a club. Hours ago, the orchestrated setup at the party. Moments ago, the terrifying police raid. And now, the escape in the cruiser. In a matter of hours, her entire reality was violently upended and then painstakingly pieced back together.
Finally, the cruiser pulls up to her building. Benson tells her to lock her doors and just breathe. The apartment. Sweet, clean, and safe. Imagine that profound physical and emotional relief. She practically floats up the stairs, her whole body aching with absolute exhaustion. She scrubs off the stench of that awful party and just collapses into the soft embrace of her bed. The nightmares outside, she is finally home.
But in a noir story, the past never really stays outside, does it? Part 4, The Unwanted Interruption. Just as her heavy, groggy eyes begin to close, just as the tension finally leaves her muscles and the sheer exhaustion takes over.
Bizz. Bizz. The hard-earned quiet of that bedroom is completely shattered, a sharp, jarring vibration in the dark. It's the kind of sound that instantly brings all the terror rushing right back into the room.
She reaches out with a trembling hand, the phone screen illuminating the dark room. Caller ID, Potato Keisha. No way. The stomach-dropping dread of the past returning just completely washes over the scene. Disbelief and absolute disgust lock her in place. After leaving her to take the fall? After the setups, the lies, and the raid, what could she possibly want? It highlights this universal vulnerability of misplaced trust, doesn't it? Because you can wash off the dirt, you can double lock your doors, but sometimes the betrayal still finds a way to ring your phone in the dead of night. So what would you do if you saw that caller ID?